So, to go over the proposal, we have identified a few of the streets and developed a list, Excel spreadsheet with a list of the streets for the approximate construction cost, or actually the construction cost for, as you can see, for a base option. We've also have included an alternate option as well. So within those the costs and the fees, there's also some design analysis that goes along with those as well. We have, under the base option, we have G Street, Railroad Street, 2nd Street, F Street, the Hickory cul-de-sac, and the 3rd Street on that one side. I'm sorry, I don't know if you all have the document in front of you all?
Yes.
Yes.
I just kind of skipped through the proposal, but I went through to the end at page 7.
Okay. Are these streets, are y'all just gonna, is this just to put that,
Yes, the materials will you be using with these streets already proposed?
Yes.
Yes, so if you can see towards the, on that sheet 7, on the far right, there's, on the notes, it identifies what we're gonna be providing as far as the materials. So you can see there, we're assuming reconstruction with 6 inches of type D, which is the black base, and the 2 inches of the type D, which is the asphalt section on top.
So y'all will take down the street completely and then restart it? Is that what y'all are gonna do?
Yes, and reconstruction.
Okay.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
And then over there where it says that for the drainage, y'all are gonna work on the drainage? Is that correct?
That's correct, ma'am. During the site visit that we conducted, I think it was a little over a month, well, about a month ago, we've identified some drainage issues that need to be addressed at Railroad Street and 2nd Street. That seems to be the area that was affected the most out of all the streets we've identified.
And is that included in the price for $874,000?
That is correct, ma'am. There is
Thank you.
You can see on the railroad base option, the railroad road from 2nd Street to 3rd Street. You have a street reconstruction cost, and then you have drainage improvements cost.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and ask if you would go one street at a time and explain
Mayor, I have a
what the
question.
proposal has in it.
Mayor, I have a question.
So on G Street, we've identified about 22 feet of pavement width that needs to be reconstructed.
Excuse me, Mr. Garza, someone has a question. They can't hear
And
you.
that includes also the 6-inch type D and 2-inch type D. The next line, Railroad Street, that's again 22 feet of width, roadway width construction. It's approximately 500 feet, and street reconstruction cost is about $65,000, and we have a drainage improvement cost in there that we've identified for ditches and also some side culverts as well. 2nd Street, from Trail Street to B Street, it's about 1,500 feet. Again, the width is 22 feet, and we've identified the street reconstruction cost about $195,000, and the drainage improvements along that street at $95,000. On the notes, you can see we have the 6 inches type B and a 2 inches type D pavement section. We've identified 3 parallel culvert structures that need to be replaced, and 1 to 2 cross drainage street culvert sections that need to be replaced as well. There's quite a bit of grading and improvements that need to be completed in this area as well. It's very dense as far as vegetation, and we believe some of the flow lines need to be improved and repaired to help alleviate the drainage issues in those areas. The next street, F Street, from 3rd to 6th Street, is about 1,400 feet and 22 feet wide. We just identified some street reconstruction, about $182,000. The payments, one 6 inches type B and 2 inches type D. The next street, Hickory cul-de-sac. There's approximately about 200 feet of the street that needs to be reconstructed, and it's 22 feet wide with about $40,000 cost of construction, and we've identified it's about 6 inches of concrete pavement construction. So currently it's asphalt. We are recommending a concrete section in there due to the high velocities from the stormwater, and also having to switch the roadway cross slope to help alleviate some of the erosion and some of the silting up that's happening by the ditches there. 3rd Street, the next row is 3rd Street. From Trail Street to Pecan Street, it's a 200-foot roadway section. This one's a little bit wider, it's at 34 feet wide. The street reconstruction cost is approximately $75,000. And this one has a little bit thicker pavement section, about 8 inches type B and 2 inches type C. This street is more of a, you probably recognize, it's got a little bit more traffic on it. So identified it's going to have a little bit more wear and tear, so we believe that this one's going to need at least 8 inches of type B pavement section. So you can see here we have the subtotal is about $757,100 for construction and drainage improvements. And then we have designers fees, including soil engineering, survey, geotechnical, materials testing, and with $117,350 with a total for the base option of $874,450.50. And then on the next sheet, page 8, street has alternative options, and we broke this up into 2 segments. It's so long. So the first section is from Goliad to 1st Street, and it's about 1,600 linear feet at 22 feet wide. The estimated street reconstruction cost is about $208,000, and the pavement section is very similar to the others, that is 6 inches type D and type D, and you can probably see the consistency here from the other sheet. And then the next section of Beach Street is from 1st Street to 4th Street. It's about 1,700 linear feet, 22 feet wide as well, obviously. And the street reconstruction costs about $221,000 for the same pavement section. We have a subtotal.
I have a question.
Go here.
We're getting some feedback on the. You can, Councilwoman?
I'll wait till he finishes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
We have a subtotal of $429,000 for the street reconstruction, designers fees, which include survey, geotechnical testing, and geotechnical boards at about $66,000, almost $66,500, for a total alternative option of about $495,495. Grand total with base option and alternative option is about $1,369,945.50. Do y'all have any questions?
I have a question, Mayor.
Yes.
I'm asking, I'm gonna go back to page 7. Why is there the difference between Trail Street to B, it's 1,500 feet, and then you're gonna fix the drainage and all that, and it's 195,000, and yet on 3rd Street, on F Street from 3rd to 6th, you have none of that, and their price is $182,000. Why is that?
Why is 2nd Street a little bit higher? Is that
Well, because of the feet, there's
Yeah.
more feet.
that's
But
correct?
we're doing more on the, you're fixing the drainage and all that?
Yes, ma'am. So 2nd Street has more of the drainage issues that we saw that need to be addressed. That was, when I went out there and speaking with the Public Works Department, that was one of their main concerns, was the drainage and how that's impacting the neighborhood streets there, or I'm sorry, the residents there. So we did see that there were some impacts and some old structures that need to be removed and replaced, and also some ditch grading that need to be excavated and corrected as far as the flow lines as well.
So the whole street is gonna be the same as F Street? Y'all are doing the same type of work? Except for the drainage,
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. There's, the difference is the drainage, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Do I have any other comments by council? Any questions?
Yes, I have some questions. I see on here that we have G Street 5th to 6th, but when we were planning, we had talked about G Street on the other side of 181. Was that even looked at all? And also, on Hickory, I thought that our guys had said that they would be able to work on those streets once they got materials. I remember some sort of conversation like that. Anybody?
Yeah, I can't speak for the other section. These are, I mean, we can definitely, on your first question, G Street, we can definitely take a look at that other area, those other lanes, not a problem.
Okay, so let me ask another question. So how did you receive the information on what streets to look at? Who gave you that information?
Sure. I received a list of streets based on, I guess, there was a preliminary study done before, and had a meeting also with Public Works there, and to talk about some of the streets that, like priority list, because I believe some streets needed more attention than others.
Right.
That was one of the thought process behind it. But we can absolutely take a look at other streets too, if you want us to, and maybe this is just a proposal. If there's other streets that should have more priority, then absolutely we look at those as well.
Yeah, but does it cost us more to have you go back and look at other streets?
I mean, to look at one or two other streets, no. I mean, this didn't cost you, for me to go out there and do this analysis, it didn't cost you anything.
Right, but like an additional, I know like an additional would be more work.
Oh, yeah.
It's time, money is time, I get it.
Right. But no, that's no problem. I don't mind going back out there and looking at a street or two. But if you do add another street, or if you add more limits, yeah, you're right, absolutely. This is gonna be more cost of construction.
Sure.
So,
Now,
I don't have an answer for you on that one. I don't know about the history on that one.
We did talk about that Hickory Street, but, we would have to ask the guys that were there, because I do remember talking about them doing some work on some of these streets.
Yeah, because we had a long list of streets. I mean, we had an entire page that was full, but it was broken down, our guys broke it down between what they could do and what we would to contract out because of the type of repairs.
That's
And
correct.
so I guess I just want to see all of that together, like the comparison of this is what you're going to be doing, this is what our public works guys are going to be doing, just to kind of make sure the information matches from what we had previously talked about to now.
Right, and now that you say that, I do recall they did inform me of a few streets that they are gonna be taken care of, but we can add that in here as well to show you which ones are gonna be taken care of by your own, forces. We can do that, not a problem.
Yeah, that just helps me just to kind of compare my notes from our last meetings.
Sure.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Any other comments or questions?
Yes, Mayor, I have one. Just a second.
Okay.
So what I wanted to say, you gotta mute Monica, please.
I read it.
Okay, so what I wanted to say is that I just wanted you all to understand, one, we, can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Stay muted on me.
Did you unmute you? And did that thing maybe when
I'm sorry.
every time they start on it, it seems like he messes it up.
If you turn off your, if we could, if we're not going to, you go to another room, we can turn off our.
Just gotta go to the.
Turn off your mute and, you can hear her. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay. All right, so what I want to say is, one, we only had audited numbers of about 1.999. So the total presentation would take up basically the entire amount of what's there, and there's always some change orders, so that's one thing you can keep in mind. The second thing you can keep in mind is the reason why he put the drainage improvements in a separate column is because it is not covered by street maintenance. We can't use street maintenance for anything in addition. We can only use street maintenance for streets. And so as you look at that, we can do that. And Marissa, in reference to your question about that, we can provide
Of both of them, because this is just a presentation. We're not asking for any type of action. So that we can say, these are the streets that they want. This is streets, we have prices now. Thank you so much for doing it, so there's a la carte, so we can pick and choose. So we'll have what we're gonna do in-house, our list, and what we're gonna do here, but I just need to be mindful, council, that there's no drainage improvement cost that we can do with street maintenance on. Not to say it doesn't need to be done, I just can't use money for that.
Right. So we're not gonna do it?
You have to find the money, and I don't know where you're gonna find the money from, for
Right.
the drainage part of it.
For the drainage.
But we can go ahead and fix the street or not?
You can do the
We have the money
streets,
for the street.
and what you need to determine is which streets you want to do.
Money's-
And you need to determine how much you want to spend, because we wanted to get this to you before we had our budget meeting, so that you can say that you want to spend $750,000, $500,000, whatever it is, now that you have the cost. And then we can be able to do that. So I can get you, by the time we have the guys to come and present to you for Public Works, you can have a list up from the engineer, a list from there. We can have them to prioritize that list about which streets are worst to do. And then you all can move forward and make a decision for budgetary. Please keep in mind that this company is different than other engineers such as M&S because they can design, build, so these are not estimated costs that they have to go out and bid and see. These are the costs for actually to do the road, so there shouldn't be much wiggle room.
So basically, the council can do homework between now and the 21st when streets are on the budget workshop agenda.
Yes, ma'am, and we can provide you with that list that Ms. Marissa talked about, and then you have the list, and thank you so much for breaking it out, so that they don't have to say it's in there, so that we can make these decisions. We'll work on getting a smaller map, so that we can just put a line on what streets these are talking about. Is that okay, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
I'm not gonna ask the engineers to do that, I can do that.
Okay. Save some money there. Okay. Any other questions?
I have
Any
a
other
comment.
questions pertaining to the presentation?
No, I don't have a question, but I just wanted to say one more thing, that I'm pretty satisfied with your layout of your proposal. Thank you for making it very clear, and it's pretty easy to understand. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem, thank you.
Yes, I wanted to thank you for your presentation and its clarity and your hard work on it, especially during these times. So thank you very much. Any other comments or questions or pertaining to this for the gentlemen that are here on Zoom?
I had it for us. I really don't want to spend all that money. I wanted to leave a little bit of money. You know, I don't want to spend, I mean, I don't know how everybody else feels, but I always feel we need to leave a little bit for the street.
Okay, thank you.
So that's all I have to say.
All right, thank you. Any other comments? If not, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for being with us tonight. I hope you all stay safe. Being in San Antonio, your numbers are scary, so please be safe, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
You too, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, council members. Moving on to new business, item 3A, consideration and action to approve the fiscal year 2021 audit committee. I'm sorry, is there,
Everybody okay? Okay, okay.
okay, I'm making sure, is everybody all right?
Yes, you're good. You can move forward, Mayor.
Can you hear us? I don't think she can hear us.
Okay, I'm not hearing anything.
You can move forward.
Okay, moving on to 3A, consideration and action to approve the fiscal year 2020-21 audit committee. Our city manager.
Yes, Mayor, we just need to set up the audit committee. committee, we've talked to the auditor. They'll be back in the office on Wednesday. They should have numbers and be ready to present to the audit committee on August 4th at one of your workshops.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear nothing. Is somebody talking?
All right, so what we've got, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so what we have is the audit committee will be having their numbers together. So we need to establish an audit committee for this year. We will be having audited numbers for you all by August 4th at the workshop that we've already scheduled to be there. They will present to the audit committee. The committee is a committee of 3. Please be mindful if you're not selected to be on the committee, it is open to the council to attend and you will receive all information with that. The auditors will be back in the building on Wednesday. They should finish up and have numbers for you by August 4th for presentation. I believe it's August 13th. August 13th for approval.
Okay. Okay,
I have a
Council.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can the auditor, forgive me, I can't remember what happened last year. For when the audit committee presents or finishes up their audit, do they give it to the committee before the 4th, or they give it to them on the 4th?
On the 4th.
Okay.
And they will be physically here present if you care to, but of course we can do Zoom as well.
Yes.
Or do you get it to us before, like you do with packet information?
He said that the earliest he could get it to me is the 4th. So as soon as he gets it to me, I can give it to you all. But the next time that he'll be back before you is on the 13th. So if you have any questions, you have between the 4th and the 13th, and they'll be back again in person to answer whatever questions in person as he presents to the entire city council.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. If not, I'll open the floor for nominations for that audit committee.
Mayor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Councilman Gloria Martinez.
I would like to go ahead and have Marissa Jimenez on the audit committee.
She nominated Councilwoman Jimenez.
Okay.
Marissa,
Marissa, I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Marissa, I'm sorry.
Okay, are we gonna vote on these individually or as a group?
Are we gonna vote individual or slate?
Do your slate.
We can do it as a group.
A slate, Mayor, they recommended slate. So we have one position, the second
Okay,
position.
do I have another nomination?
Can I nominate Ms. Laura Kinsey?
Okay, I have Councilwoman Cantu. And for the third one?
I nominate Councilwoman Martinez.
Okay, and Mrs. Martinez. Okay, I have 3 nominations for the audit committee. Ms. Marissa Jimenez, Mrs. Gloria Cantu, and Mrs. Gloria Martinez. Do I have, I'll entertain a motion to accept those 3.
I make a motion to accept the 3.
I have a motion, and I have a second. Any citizens' comments?
There are no comments, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Okay, all those in favor, please raise your right hand. Which I believe is 4-0. Okay, thank you very much. Moving back up to our presentation on the Floresville beautification. Any word from Councilmember Ortiz? Councilman Ortiz?
No, ma'am.
Do we need to table that?
I
Ms.
will go ahead and just postpone that until he's back into our meetings. Okay, any other comments or items on before I adjourn this meeting?
Mayor, I just have some housekeeping issues, is that we are setting up for a local testing for staff. I will advise you all when we're able to do that for COVID testing at the event center when we have it confirmed. We'll send out a flyer, but this is for staff only. It will include elected officials if you care to be tested.
Okay.
The second thing I'd like to bring forward to you is that reminder of your next budget meeting is that next Tuesday. And the police department is on that agenda for the CBA, so that may be a little more lengthy than we had before. You'll have that information for you. The attorney has made her comments, and we will try to get that to you Monday morning so that you can have it to review it for you.
prepare for the meeting. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. With no other items on the agenda, I will now conclude this meeting at 6:37. Thank you everyone for your presence tonight, and we will see